Was very fun. Very, very fun. We
That's
had a
what's
good
up.
time. Let me introduce us real quick, and then we're gonna talk about New Orleans.
All right, all right.
All right, we want to welcome everybody to Straight to the Point. I do have to make sure that I got all my stuff figured out here because, child, this thing will have me on lockdown, and I won't even know it until the middle of the show that I'm on lockdown. So I need to make sure. Figured out here because, you see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? I feel like I'm still on vacation, though. I do. I feel like I'm still out there under the sea. Shoot. All right, all right. I think I got that fixed. There, praise the Lord, I do. All right. All right. So back to what I was saying. I want to welcome everybody to Straight to the Point. I am your host, Toy. We got Glenn over here in OKC. We got my girl Giselle down there in Houston. Houston, is Houston safe now?
We're fine.
Okay, good. I know there's another hurricane out. My mom is in Georgia, so it's supposed to hit near her area. So
Yeah. Somewhere in between there and Florida. Yeah.
yeah, so y'all pray for that area, please, because I'm like, she ain't used to that. She used to this when we get down here, you know. She
Little,
ain't used to no
little
hurricanes.
swirly
So
swirl. Little
you
swirly
know,
swirl
we
down
used
there.
to the swirls. We ain't used to
Yeah.
swimming. Ain't nobody trying to say she sure can't swim. That's why she ain't never been on no cruise before.
Oh.
She'd be like, "No, you ain't gonna catch me out there. You ain't gonna catch me out there." So, but yeah. Anywho, you know, if you guys have family members or anybody that's in that area, it is supposed to hit on tomorrow, is what the news is saying. So we'll keep everybody in prayer. This is that season, so we definitely want to keep you all lifted in prayer. But other than that, yeah, I had a very good birthday trip. Took us about 11 hours to get there or so. But we made it. Let me get my friend on here. Hey, Dana,
Hey,
is you back from vacation mentally?
yeah.
Okay.
Let's see, I'm here, but I ain't here.
I was just telling about New Orleans. New Orleans. You know, the only thing mainly it's just too hot there. And for them to sit up there and say they only get winter twice a year, which she said is 1 week in October and 1 week in February, baby, I need more than that. I need more than that. That ain't gonna work. So, and then the food wasn't exactly what I thought it would be.
You gotta
I
go.
did expect heartburn.
Where did you go?
You probably went to the tourist spots. You gotta actually get out and go
Yeah.
to the spots. If you in the Bourbon Street or the French Quarter or something like that, you get tourist food, man.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
got you. Okay. But we definitely going back again. So there's some other spots that we definitely want to hit up and, you know, whatever the case may be. But I'll say my favorite spot was the seafood spot. It was called Fiery Crab Seafood. It was downtown. And it was, yeah, like everybody we took, we was like, man, this just fire. This is I was like, I guess that's why they call it what did they call it. So but that was one of my favorite. And then there was a breakfast spot that we went to. I liked the breakfast. The only thing I didn't like was the customer service. Like it took us what 30 minutes to get our check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I said, baby, had we been in Oklahoma, we'd been gone already. Go. Because apparently you didn't want my money. You know what I'm saying? So and then nature, I don't think I can do that nature either. I don't like the lizards. It's lizards everywhere. Everywhere. They playing hide and go seek between the fences and shit. I just can't. I can't. They everywhere. Woo, get me home, Jesus. Other than that, I had a good time. We actually were out every day. We found something to do every day. We did go to the French Quarters.
French Quarter.
French Quarter.
We went there. We did go
French
to.
market.
Oh, we went to French Market. My bad. We didn't go to. Is it the same thing though?
No.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
it's in the district, but it's like it's their flea market,
Okay.
pretty much.
Yeah. Well, we went there and then we went to the what was the other one?
What
The
other?
Bourbon Street. Bourbon
We
Street.
went to Willie's Chicken. And we went to Bourbon Street, Willie's Chicken, Mondays, Biscuits and
Mondays was
Buns.
good. Biscuits
Mondays
and
was
buns is
really,
what it was called.
yeah, Biscuits and Buns. Fiery Crab, Jamaican Jerk Spot.
That was good too.
Uh, Jamaican Jerk Spot was really good.
Spicy, but good.
The fish was even spicy. So, yeah.
Yeah, that was heartburn waiting to happen. Just waiting.
Mhm.
So if you ain't never been to New Orleans, go ahead and go. I like what they do every Sunday too. You know, they have the little band that marches, like 12 of them back to back, and then you got the whole community that's just all in the streets. I love it. I love how free they are there. Like even the simple fact that it's legal to drink in the streets. Like I'm like, it don't get no better than this, man. I love it. They are really free down there. I'm like, Oklahoma would never, never,
Mm-hmm.
A
shit,
lot of trouble to
never.
get into down yonder there. I ain't been back in a while, but when we was there, we cut the hell up.
Yeah, it's a cut up city for real. It's yeah. But it was fun. It was fun. I definitely look forward to going back.
Yeah, we barely made it back. Barely.
Oh Jesus.
Mhm.
Oh Jesus. I think we was barely making it too.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, so anyways, real quick, I know we've been blabbering and stuff. So we have now entered Libra season. Hey. I don't know, but it's Libra season. So this is Dana season. So Dana will be having a birthday coming up real soon. So if there's any other Libras that's celebrating your birthday this season, go ahead and throw it in the chat for us so we can go ahead and give you a shout out while we are online. But happy birthday to all the Libras that's celebrating this month and next month or however y'all get down. What is it? The end of October or something like that. Yeah, and then them Scorpios come. Help us today, Lord. But anywho, happy birthday to all the Libras. And then let's see. I've been out the loop for a few days, y'all. So we got any events coming up, Glenn?
No, none that I'm just really aware of. I know
Okay.
for myself, we have the Nigerian Day in Houston. Which one y'all in Houston? Nigerian
Giselle.
Day in Houston. So Nacho Cheesecake will be in the place to be.
That's dope.
That will be on 9401 Knight Road, Houston, Texas, 77045.
Okay.
It's the Bayou City Event Center.
Okay.
Bayou City Event Center.
Okay.
And
Cool.
then tomorrow and Saturday, we have the Sickle Cell Walk. I don't know how I forgot about that. I'll be there participating in that
Okay.
on behalf of my lady who has sickle cell. So I'll be there to participate in that. So if you
Okay.
guys looking for a great cause to support, that would definitely be it. Hold on, let me give you the details real quick.
Okay.
All
And you
right,
said this was tomorrow and Saturday.
yeah, this is
So
tomorrow and
Thursday and
Saturday for
Saturday.
the for the sickle cell event. Let me pull it
Okay.
up real quick so I can tell you guys exactly where everything
Okay.
is.
Cool,
All right.
babies.
So I said tomorrow and Saturday, but Saturday is really the official event.
Okay.
And it will be, it's the 9th annual 5K sickle cell walk, hosted by Paycom.
Okay. That's dope.
Hold on, I'm up here trying to get the dang thing down, and it's trying to get me to edit the picture. I ain't trying to do all that. Jesus Christ. Trying to just tell y'all the address. Well, it really don't say the address on here, which is crazy.
Well, if you do get it,
Yeah,
you
I'll
post it on
in
your
there, yeah.
page and then I'll share it.
All right, but it's by
That
the
way.
state capitol, but it don't say an exact address. So once I get that, I would definitely put that out there. So for my people in the Houston area, pull up on us. Nacho Cheesecake Houston will be out there getting our serve on.
Get it. Get it.
I'll come get some
cheesecake.
cheesecake.
Get you.
Yeah,
Get you.
pull up, get you
Nacho
some. I'm
cheesecake.
gonna tell them my gal come to get her some.
Nacho cheesecake. Hey. Period. Let's get some then. So if you're in Houston, y'all go support Glenn. He's
Yeah.
good peoples, and he got good cheesecake. I've had it. Trust me.
And then
Yeah,
other
good
than
cheesecake.
that, just the regular comings and goings of
The
our weekly
regular.
schedule.
It's my weekend at Elmer's, so if y'all need some live music from your girl, I'll be there Friday and Sunday. Mr. Cooley High will be at Ice Event Center on Thursday and Saturday. He gonna be there this Saturday, right? I saw they switched it up last week a little bit.
Well, no, he had something else going on, so yeah,
Yeah, I usually
we
know.
do that from time to time.
Yeah. And shout out to, what was it, Vocal and
Vocal and
Devin.
Devin got the rock out one time.
Cool beans. Cool beans. That's what's up. That's what's up. Well, I know y'all had a good time.
We did. We kicked it.
That's good. All right. Well, before we get into our topic, Miss Dana, do you have something for us today?
I got my book. I do.
Well, come
got
on
something
through.
for you. I have the question for today. Would you rather be drop dead gorgeous but stupid as a box of rocks, or ugly but a genius?
I'm going to say
I'm
ugly,
gonna be ugly and
but
a
a
damn
genius.
genius.
Yeah.
Say ugly.
I'm going to say ugly and a genius.
Say ugly.
Well,
Glenn,
I will say this.
come on, Glenn.
If you are a female, it's better to be drop dead gorgeous, because you can be fine and don't know shit from Shinola, and you still can make your way to the top of whatever game ranked or whatever. I've
She
seen so
fine.
many women, just because they have the face card and they have the body,
I
make their
agree.
way to the top. I
Yeah.
promise you.
Yeah.
Now, for a guy,
That shit don't
it's
last
a little
long.
bit more difficult for a guy. You can
That
be
shit don't
handsome, but
last
if you
long.
ain't got shit going on for yourself, it's hard to get away with that. But for a female, yeah. But for me, for a guy, I would rather be ugly genius. But if
I
I'm a
got you.
female, let me be drop dead gorgeous, and
And get your way through it.
I'm gonna get wherever I want to go.
And you know what? That I've seen that with even some people that I've known in the past.
Oh, I've seen
They
it with
be
people I
so
know and
gorgeous.
I don't know that closely.
Yeah.
That's why I'm so firm in my answer, because
Yeah.
I know what can happen. I know
Yeah.
some women that literally grew up with me who are drop dead gorgeous, who don't know shit, who ain't never really worked a day in their life, and they got
Oh.
it made.
Wow. Whoever they messing with, they got an uncle. It's uncle season. I'm looking for somebody's
They
uncle.
got it made. When I tell you, don't let me not get this started on this podcast. I don't want to get on band before we get going good. I'm gonna reserve those comments.
Okay. Well, we're gonna talk about it one day though.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh man. All right. So y'all heard Miss Dana. Dana, will you repeat it one more time so our people can comment in the comment and you tell us what y'all think you would prefer to be?
Would you rather be drop dead gorgeous but dumb as a box of rocks, or ugly and a genius?
There you got it. All right. So y'all tell us what you would rather be. Let us know in the comments. All right. All right. Well, let's jump into some topics here. Let's see what we got. Which one do I want to go with first? Let's go with this one first. I think this would be a good one.
A damn hitting shit. A damn hitting shit. I don't give a damn. If you're a woman, you gotta business putting your hands on a man. If that man knocked the shit out of you because you done hit him, okay.
So you feel like if a woman hits a man, she deserves to get beat? Is you saying that?
Say beat.
But I'm just saying, no, because a man has more strength than a woman, so that's why I'm saying
She
that.
know that. She knows that before she go
But
hit
what
that
if
damn
she
man.
full of emotions and she hit the man?
Okay, then you gonna be full of emotion and knock this shit right back out of her.
And you think that's fine?
That's what's gonna happen.
And you think that's fine?
I got 2 boys.
No, you think that's
And I
fine?
love them because I birthed them. I bought them here. But honey, if you putting your damn, if the woman putting their damn hands on you, knock the shit out of you from out of nowhere, and you hit her, I tell her, you hit my sons. Okay, keep your hands off of him, because I done told him not to be hitting on women. But I also told him to let no goddamn woman hurt you either.
She a true.
Agreed.
I couldn't hardly hear what she said.
So basically what she was saying, is So the young lady was asking her, does she feel like it's okay for a man to hit a woman knowing his strength? And then she mentioned, or she asked, or basically, I guess she felt like it was okay to hit a man even if a woman is in an emotional state. So, and the mama's just basically like, baby, I done taught my sons that if a bitch put her hands on him, he'd have knocked the fire out of her. So, what you think, Dana?
I agree. I agree. I agree.
And you're raising two boys. You got two boys.
I do. I have a 24-year-old and I have an 18-year-old. The only difference is I told them if a woman ever put their hands on you and you feel like you want to hit her, you grab that bitch by her shoulders and you shake the goddamn shit out of her ass. Shake the shit out of her. Shake some sense in her. I'm telling you, it'll make any woman cry. Well, meant to feel the strength of a man in a heated situation and you want to haul off and hit him, knowing that this man is way stronger than you. Yeah. I told my son to grab him by their shoulders and shake the goddamn shit out of him. Try to give him whiplash. Shake it, bitch, stop it, goddamn it. You stop, goddamn it, you stop. Really, it means rather than hitting them, you know what I'm saying? But I agree with that. I agree. I don't put my hands on no man because I'm a bad motherfucker, but I ain't that bad. I don't do that. I'm not gonna do that with no man. This is a certain level of respect that's lost in today's society when it comes to a man or whatever. And females nowadays, they feel like they can put their hands on a man with no fucking consequence and they supposed to just curl up and take the shit. No, bitch, they're gonna backhand you. They can only take so much. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. You don't put yourself in that position. If I ever got into a heated conversation, only thing I ever did one time was pull a gun on my ex-husband, but that motherfucker deserved it and I should have pulled the trigger, but that's another day or another story for another day.
Another day.
I ain't never put myself in a position to get hit by a man because I know them. We don't hit with our shoulders. Niggas hit with their shoulders and that shit hurt. And I don't want to feel that shit. So yeah, no, I'm not gonna put myself in that position. And I tell my boys, if a woman ever put their hands on them, shake the shit out of them. Shake the goddamn shit out of them. Shit. I mean,
I feel you. I'm not against it. I feel you. I feel you.
When your daddy did that to you, you was acting up and your daddy grabbed you by your shoulders. God damn it. Right?
Get your shit together. Right. Yeah. I feel you.
Shake them. Shake the shit out of them. Okay.
Giselle, what you think?
I'm still over here laughing at Data. Shake the shit out
of them.
Damn shit out of them.
No,
you're raising a son too.
I am. And you know, he's a tall boy, he's a young boy, but he's a tall boy, he's a big boy.
Yeah.
And you know, it makes me think about, you know, like even like just like with him being in school and they'd be like, oh well, you know, yeah, I know they hit him, but you know, he's bigger than them. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like,
yeah,
they're the same age. Your ass is your ass. You know, that's kind of the way that I see it. I'm like, don't put yourself in that position.
Right.
Because there are a lot of men that have the ability to reserve themselves and to hold on to their composure when women are out of line and out of character, right? But there are a lot of men that are not emotionally stable and they're gonna spaz out with your ass.
Yeah.
And when they spaz, you initiated the spaz. My mama told me a long time ago, don't open what'd she say? Don't
open a can of worms.
Don't cash a check. Don't bounce a check. Something.
Don't write a check your ass can't cash.
Yeah, that. I couldn't get it out right now. I'm still trying to chew on these grapes and talk at the same time. I couldn't get it out. But yes, I'm like, don't put yourself in that situation. You just can't expect it. To me, that's an unrealistic expectation that you can just do whatever you want to somebody with no repercussions.
Right.
You can't. And to me, that's a sense of entitlement. Well, I can do it because I'm a woman. But if you do it, you out of line.
calling the police and some other shit.
Yeah,
Right.
no, don't do it. So yeah, I mean, I agree with the mom. Am I gonna immediately say knock the shit out of him? No, I mean, if you can exit the situation, remove yourself from the premises to make sure that you stay safe in the situation. And I mean, when I say stay safe, the feds not coming to get you. However,
Yeah.
at the same time, if you haul off and knock the shit out of the girl, what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna tell her that's what your ass get. That's what you
For
get.
real. For real.
Keep your hands to yourself. Control your emotions. Control yourself. You in a situation you can't handle, remove yourself from the situation. That's the only thing I can say.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
Glenn, you been beat up on?
No, I'm not a. Well, let me not say that. I'm not the.
You a lover, you're not a fighter.
No, hell no, don't get it twisted now. I'm not the tallest man. You know, I'm only 5'7".
It's all right, but you buff. Yeah, I think you can put some paws on them.
And I'd have been with some trees before. You know,
Okay, trees.
and when you get with some of them women that's bigger like that, sometimes when they get upset, they be wanting to get physical with you. You know what I mean? Now I've been pretty stout all my life. I've been pretty athletic and all this. And in that situation that I was in, once you start wanting to go there, and you just kept egging it on, and I told myself I probably should have left, but I was trying to calm her down, like, hey, you are really going overboard right now. And she tried to swing on me, and I weaved, you know what I'm saying? And when I weaved, I just kind of pushed her back. And in a moment, I was real pissed, because I was trying to make peace, but I was telling myself, oh, I'm finna just leave. But when I pushed her with so much strength, her big ass went flying across the room. And when she went flying across the room, she tumbled over something and fell over something else and fell over. It was just so dramatic. And she was laying there,
dumb ass
one of them Lifetime movies. After she done got pushed down the goddamn
blue,
down there, just broke up. You know what I'm saying? Just, oh my God, I can't believe you did that. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? And in that moment right there, it let me know, you know what I'm saying? Because my grandma used to always say, hey, when the female was trying to go there with you, just get away. Get out of there. Don't give her that chance. Don't even put yourself in that situation because you got too much to lose. Yeah. And I started thinking about it because, I'm going to call the police. I'm going to do this. I'm like, damn, you know what? Even if I explain this situation and they watched it back, they still might be like, well, you pushed her down. She fell and her arm bruised and like she had a knot on her head. It would look a lot better than what it is, Yeah. So in situations like that, I agree with what you guys saying. It's a lot of guys nowadays, thanks to you black women, us black men are getting better, some of us, with addressing our emotions, recognizing that they're there and learning how to navigate through them without making rash decisions while we're in a, you know what I'm saying, what's the word I want to use? In a heightened state. But you got a lot of people who don't have that, who didn't have that mom that was that involved in their life, who didn't have someone who would talk to them when they were dealing with these things to teach them how to deal with those emotions. And they will really knock the fuck out of you. I'm talking about like you a stranger on the street. You don't want to do that. But I tell my daughter, I have two, and my daughter, she can be pretty aggressive. You know what I'm saying? She didn't have some fights at school where she taken up for people and she didn't punched on some dudes and stuff before. But she was in the 5th grade and she was bigger than everybody, about the same size as some of the dudes, or not too much smaller. But once we start growing, we know that changes. Once females stop growing, these males start growing, they get so much stronger. I was telling her that if she ever feel like she's in that much position, just move herself around. And if it's an issue like that, call me, call your brother, we'll come on the double, and then we'll handle that. Don't you go trying to fight no man or put yourself in that position. Because you never know what's going on in some of these people's heads these days. Because I've seen cases where dudes spaz and they kill that woman. And they blame, I just blacked out, I don't know, blah, blah, blah. You watch the footage, you watch the camera, and they would get this woman away, trying to walk away, trying to leave her alone. And she just kept egging it on until he finally just snapped. Now he in jail. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a bad situation.
Yeah.
So, we do have to teach our daughters to don't put themselves in that position, like you guys said, and then also teach our sons that if you feel like you in that position or somebody's trying to get physical with you, just move around. Unfortunately, in most cases, it's hard to do that because the women is following, is pursuing, is doing little stuff to get you in that situation. And at that point, you have to do whatever you have to do to protect yourself. And sometimes you don't want to quote unquote look like a punk, but you might need to call law enforcement. That is just to protect yourself. So they don't come in on the back end of the situation. And they're automatically going to assume that you're the aggressor. They're automatically going to come and cuff you. Because I've seen several times where the dude calls the law enforcement over a domestic dispute. And when they pull up, they put him in handcuffs immediately.
It's crazy.
So, yeah. And I had to learn myself because I used to be a little firecracker until I started going to therapy and I got myself together. But I used to be a little firecracker. And sometimes I would feel like I ain't borrowing none. Like you put yourself in that position, it's on. But with a lot of maturity and growing up and stuff like that, you just see that that's just wrong. So don't even put yourself in that position because even if you're sitting in front of a judge and she initiated and she did this and she did this, but you beat the hell out of them, you still going to jail.
Mm-hmm. Sure is.
You are still going to jail.
With some heavy money behind it.
Yep, because I had somebody loan me and got mad at me because I'm like, yo, I can't talk to you no more. I can't mess with you no more. You put my professional career in jeopardy. You put a lot of stuff in jeopardy. And because you couldn't keep it cool and 100, I got to fall back. And it was their fault while I was falling back.
Got to do what you got to do.
When I tell you, they showed up to my crib and just, boom, kicked my door in. Came in, was like, nah, we finna fight. I'm like, whoa. And this is a ass professional ass woman who's a pretty much a doctor. She was a nurse practitioner, pretty much a doctor. Fucked up in my shit, trying to fight me, grab a knife, everything. And I just pushed her out of my house. Cause my only thing in my mind was like, well, if we take it there, police come, it's gonna be bad on me. And I don't need that type of publicity right now. So I just literally I got her close enough to my door while she was acting all crazy, and I just gave her a good hee-ho, and her ass went flying. And I had this, because it's crazy. It's in front of my condo that I own. I had like a big root in the yard. I just tripped over there and was rolling down the little side of the hill. I heard him close that door and locked got up against it. And I called my partner who stayed close, like, hey, get over here right now. And then I had to notify the police because where my place was at was in a predominantly old white neighborhood. And that's all they needed was for one thing.
That's all they need. Ooh,
they
baby.
Call now HOA and everybody else about me, so I didn't need none of that.
Yeah.
So, and that was like the last time I had an incident like that, and it just really shined the light on it to me.
Yeah. I don't blame you. Shoot. Delisha, she said, I was told, don't put yourself in a man's place. I'm not ever stepping to a man, period. Does not matter a size of either gender. I'm not challenging a man ever.
That's real.
That's smart.
That is real.
That's smart. Patrick Wilson said, nope. Yeah, but that's real talk, though. And I totally agree with you guys on this situation. I'm raising a son as well, and he's a big one to be his age, like Giselle said. He's not fat, but he's tall, and he's going to be real stalky like his dad is. So, but his height, he has a lot on his peers because of his height. He's 13 and he's... Huh?
You ain't no little woman, so look at his mom.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's true. And he gets his height from both of us, of course, because, I'm tall as a woman as well. So that is part of the reason why I started him years ago in martial arts, because martial arts teach you how to control yourself when you get angry, and I knew my child was going to have an anger problem because his mama got one. So, and he has it. Oh, it's there. You're talking about looking at yourself. When that baby be going off, I'll be like, God damn, if that ain't me. All right, son, come on, let's breathe. Let's take here. I'll try to give him breathing lessons. Boy, I'll be going off. But that's why I put him in martial arts, though, because I knew he was gonna be a tall boy. I knew all of that. And so I want him to be able to control himself and not, first of all, be a bully because he is tall and because he is going to be kind of bigger than others. I'm very, very particular on that because I don't want him to use that advantage against anyone, you know. So, but I have always taught Caden, and I'm a type person, I watch a lot of shows that deal with crime and just realistic shit, really. You know what I'm saying? And so I try to let him see stuff like that. That way he can see the reality of life. My son goes to a predominant white school, so he into them. He not into the black girls. So that's definitely something that has been a recent conversation. Cause I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna be against what race you decide to get with, even though what I would prefer, but you gonna love who you gonna love. And I'm not the type of parent to step in there. If I see some trashy shit, I'm definitely gonna say something. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna step in the midst of who he loves. But I have told him, you gotta watch yourself with them kind of women. You have got to watch yourself, even in this day of time. You got to watch yourself with those kind of women because they will lie on you. And I will go to jail over mines. I just want to put that out there, Lord Jesus. I will go to jail over mines. You know what I'm saying? So we watch a lot of stuff. I try to teach him as he's going along the way. Cause like I said, he's 13. He's now hit, what is that, puberty and shit? Oh, Lord. I don't even want to talk about it right now, but this boy didn't hit puberty and all that kind of stuff. And I just feel like, you know, this is now the time to harp on him and stay on him about the reality of, son, you a black man in America. Period. Let's start there. You are a black man in America. You got to watch yourself. You got to watch your moves. You can't be as freely as you want to with things. So, and that includes your relationship. If you're going to be dating outside the race of a black woman, just be careful. Watch yourself. But I always tell him, never hit a woman. Never. Leave.
This time in his life at that age is critical in terms of development anyway.
Yeah.
Dealing with a bunch of different hormones that's going to make them feel angry, sad, happy, you know, they're growing into their body. It's going to be a ton of thoughts, especially sexually. These hormones going to be driving them crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's good that you're super active with him like that to kind of help him navigate this stuff. Because being that man that went through that stuff myself and had to figure out a lot of that stuff on my own, or watching other people trying to figure it out and making these mistakes and trying to figure out why I feel and what's going on with me, it's gonna be good to have somebody there to walk you through, or at least just to talk to you, to give you that ear.
Yeah.
Because I was with my grandmother most of that time, and she was busy raising other grandkids and nieces and nephews and seeing after sisters and brothers, you know. So she couldn't give me that attention, though she wanted to. So that's just some stuff I had to figure out.
And I get that. And that's with a lot of youth, actually, a lot of young men as well, that have gone through that. And that's just a lot of times parents don't instill that into their children at a younger age, where they do have to grow up and end up finding it out on their own. But yeah, go ahead.
I'm about to say it's always a double whammy too. Being a black male, that's different, you know, because when they approach you differently, and it's sad, but it's just the reality. And that's something I try to teach my son as well, just as well as my little brother and anybody that I mentor and stuff. We gotta understand that we are black men and we are seen as aggressive people, just in general. Although we could be the nicest people on earth, we're automatically labeled a certain type of way, especially when we're dealing with law enforcement or anything like that. So if at all possible, if you could keep yourself out of the domestic situation by just leaving, then just do that. You know? Statistics show that 9 times out of 10, it doesn't end well for us as a black man, no matter what the other race of the female is. But it's double jeopardy when it's a white woman. You know what I mean? It's almost automatic when it's a white woman. A black woman, every now and again, they might give you the benefit of a doubt and just say, all right, y'all just go y'all separate ways, go home, blah, 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 blah. But I'm gonna tell you right now, they pull up and a white woman said whatever, it's a wrap. It's over. Same thing happened to a friend of mine. He just got married this past weekend. I was just at his wedding, and he was a police officer. And y'all probably heard about this on the news because it was everywhere. And he was dating this white nurse that actually worked at the jailhouse. I think she worked at the county, you know, and he would, of course, come bring people in, transporting, you know, inmates or prisoners in. And whenever he decided that, you know, he didn't want to talk to her anymore, that she wasn't all there and stuff, you know what she did? She yelled, he hit her, and then he raped her, and then he did all of this stuff. And with zero investigation, they hopped their ass on KOCO 4 or 5 or whatever it is and disown him. And we don't stand for that. And we don't do this. This not what we about. And just really dog this man just to find out the shit was a lie.
I see. Jump to
Recanted her
conclusions.
statement, said she was just upset, said she was just mad, and that he didn't want to talk to her no more, and she just wanted him to talk with her and sit down, and so she said what she said. And so all those people that condemned him and damned him and all that stuff, they had to eat shit. But that was enough to damage his reputation.
Yeah.
And that was extremely embarrassing to him. And this person is one of those black guys that I was talking about that is super nice, that would not kill a roach if it ran out. He would shoot out to the outside. He is that type of person. He's just extremely nice. And unfortunately, those type of people always get ran over. Always get used. Always get this. That's why I'm happy he found happiness again. But he was in a dark place. Even though she recanted her statement, he beat that case. It messed him up for a minute.
Wow, that's crazy. Delisha said, she said, that is interesting and I respect your open view to it, but I'm very blunt about the race card and what I desire my children to date and marry. What y'all think about that?
Myself,
I love
my son can marry whatever race he want to marry, and my daughter can too. Now, what do I prefer? I prefer us, but it's their life.
I prefer for my child to be with a black woman, but they like Chinese girls.
Oh, do they like the Asian girls?
They like Asian. Oh, yeah.
Rico!
No, they're gonna be some cute babies, ain't they?
Yeah, because honey, yeah, they are. They are. You ready, Grandma?
I know how to make chicken fried rice.
Okay. Period. Period.
I can make it.
That's what's up. Okay, they like the Asians. Giselle, what's your son's type?
You know him down here with all these little Hispanic girls.
My son too. Jesus.
Yeah, he down here with all these little Hispanic girls. He got a little Rican following him right now. I said, you feel like I'm going back over there with your mommy. Because we not playing them games right now. I'm like, I'm not doing it.
Yeah. I hear you.
No. I mean, Michael is that nigga 6 foot now.
Damn, son.
He is 6 foot now. And he still ain't, he don't crack 11. I mean, he don't crack 13 until the 20th of October.
He already 6 foot?
Yeah.
Oh, so he's still 12.
He's still 12. He's not 13 until October 20th.
Oh. Growing to do. He's going to be about a good 6'4".
Jesus.
I was going to say he's probably going past that.
Yeah, because Giselle is tall.
How tall is Giselle?
6'3".
You as a fool, Glenn.
I hate Glenn.
Yeah, she is tall. She's tall. So yeah, I can see it.
Heights.
I see it. I do. Yeah. So I can damn, but 12 and 6, girl. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, my son is much like yours. Go ahead and read that, Toy. My bad.
Let's see. Hey, Marcus. Marcus Williams sitting there with us all the night. Listen, that warms my heart. Marcus said a woman should not put her hands on a man, but just like anything else in life, emotions take over sometimes and things happen, which I agree with that because that is kind of what she said in the video. On the other hand, a man shouldn't hit a woman, but if he hit, may react. Okay. Every situation. Then that's okay. I see what you're saying. But if shouldn't hit a woman, but if he hits, he may react. I think that's what you're saying. Yeah, and then every situation is different, that's true. That's true. Every situation is different. And like the girl was saying in the video to the mother, you know, she was like, what if she's emotional? Which we know women get very emotional with, you know, just in general, women will get emotional. We'll have our emotional days and we'll actually take it out on a man, not purposely, but purposely, if that makes sense. You know, and it's just one of those things of, I still, even in that situation, I still don't feel like it's right for a woman to put her hands on a man, though. Maybe go hit a door or something, you know, but something. I really feel like you should walk away from the situation. That's me. I really, truly feel, and that's how, and even though my last relationship was not a man, it was a woman wanting to be a man. Okay, let's just put it that way. What? But it was still the same.
Right. Right.
We'll talk about it later, Glenn.
Don't go there. This show will be another goddamn 3 hours. We're not gonna go.
We'll be another 3 hours on that topic, Glenn. We will.
Wait, that one.
We need
that
one back to that one.
That one.
Yes, that one girl. But no, even though she wasn't a man, it was still one of those situations where when things would get heated, like she didn't know how to walk away. I did, because I'm the type of person that I know I'll hurt you, so I need to walk away. I just caught a case this year, y'all. So I already know that it's best for me to walk away in a bad situation because I know how these hands go. Period. So I'm like, if I was actually dealing with a man, I'm gonna need to walk away. And I may need to walk away for a day or so, just to make sure that when I come back and approach you about this situation, that I'm at a good calmness. That way we can talk about it like legit people, and then nobody got to be putting their hands on you. But again, like Marcus said, like others have said, that don't always take place. Because if you have one of those moments where that situation is real heated and it's heated on both ends, baby, but somebody got to think wise, and it ain't always that way.
I respect you a lot, though, because I'm that type of person. When I feel myself going all the way up, move myself so I could calm down and then revisit the situation.
Yeah.
If I don't, I'm gonna continue to go up, and then it could result in some physicality.
Yeah.
And that's not good, because at the end of the day, I always feel like, especially when it's a situation with a man and a woman, I'm always the one with more to lose. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I get away as far as I can. That means you gotta push her ass down and sprint to your vehicle.
Yeah.
Out of there. Do what you gotta do. I'd rather be nursing up a little skint elbow for falling on the carpet gracefully or dramatically. You know how y'all women it can be the easiest push. You can just barely tap and she fall, flip, roll over, land on top of a knife. Oh, I'm hurt. Anything. When it get right there as a man, especially noticing it, just remove yourself before it escalates higher, especially when you see that other person is what I call fuming and they're past the point of cooling down. Nothing you can say to them at that moment is going to bring it down.
Exactly.
So just go away, and they're going to fume, they're going to be heated, and then they're going to be forced to think about it a little bit too, and they'll bring themselves down too.
And y'all, jail ain't worth it. Oh God, jail ain't worth it. Losing your money, jail is not worth it, honey, because here in Oklahoma, let me tell you now, domestic violence here in Oklahoma, first of all, you don't get a bond immediately. You got to go see a judge now before you can even get the judge will give you a bond. So you could be sitting in there up to 72 hours before you even see a judge. It ain't even worth it. It's really not. Do your best to walk away from the situation, calm yourself down, and then go revisit the situation. So, ladies, okay, keep your hands to yourself. That's just the moral of the story. Try to work it out in a more mannerable way if you can. Okay. We've already harped on men for years to keep their hands off of women. So we can't keep harping on them if women are going to take the time and be bold and put your hands on a man. It works both ways. So let's just be respectful to each other. We spent a lot of time on this topic. So real quick, before we hop off here, I got one more topic that I want to jump into real quick. And we're going to let our people go. Let's go.
Erase bodies that were bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can erase the body.
Well, first of all, if I don't come, there's nobody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, if the shit was trash,
Yeah.
it didn't happen.
It didn't happen.
No, were you?
We was just playing around.
Wait. Also, again, if she was built like Lori Harvey when I had the sex, and now she built like something I can't recognize,
Don't do that.
that don't count.
Do
It
it?
don't count.
It
Nope.
do count.
Hey, Karen.
Don't count.
It do count.
Zoom in on that time.
Hey,
That's different from who I
Well,
met.
if I met you
you know
with a
what?
full head of hair,
hey, no. I'm gonna use that.
cause
No.
about 50 follicles short, that don't count neither.
No. I'm gonna use that. Like, my body count reset when I went bald. That.
Lord.
Well, if that's the case, nigga Slate little,
What your slate looking like, Glenn?
I mean, it's still a slate, but it ain't
I'm
quite as
hollering.
as it was when a nigga had a hairline.
You so crazy, not a hairline. You is burnt up. All right, well, let's talk about the body counts. We got about a good 15 minutes. How many?
Don't need more than that. This gonna have to be continued to the next episode. But
Who gonna tell their secrets?
Hell no, you can't erase no goddamn body count.
Not
That
at
person done
all.
already did it. Oh man. You done already intertwined souls with that person. You done already, no matter if it's good or bad. They didn't already, they little ding ding or whatever. They
Okay,
still put that little, they still had that little ding ding. They said you still
but I got a question. I got a question, though, sis. Hold on, but I got a question. Now, does it count if we were just in the same room, but he didn't put it in there yet? We were just in the same room.
no penetration. No, that's not
Okay.
a body.
Because we don't want to count that by, because I just had to tell him to leave. I said, sir, you're not big enough.
Not talking about that. I was just saying, you said that. I didn't say that.
Y'all listen. Listen.
showing out tonight.
Listen.
Y'all showing out.
I had to give him the door because I said, sir, what am I gonna do with that?
So size matters, ladies. Let's get this out the way real quick.
It does. I did the whole hallway before you get to the hole. It mattered.
Question: is it length or is it width?
It's all of it to me, but I mean, I'd rather have
Size and
length.
girth matters. So what's the smallest you say would be for y'all satisfaction?
3 inches. That's too
3?
little.
Okay.
That's too little.
Okay.
3 is too
3?
little. Yeah.
So what's the smallest you saying? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8?
No, that's the smallest.
3 is the smallest, is what she's
3
saying.
is too small. 3 is too small. 3 is too small.
What's too big?
8, 9, 10.
Ooh.
So I've dealt with an 8.
Yeah, it hurt. I don't give. It hurt to me. That's too much. I be feeling it all up in here. Like I don't want to feel it there. I don't want to feel it there. I don't want to feel that.
Okay.
I don't feel good. I can't spin around or nothing and have fun. You know.
What you spin on then, Dana?
Right there, an 8
Something
inch.
you can spin on.
I'm
You gotta
hollering.
brace yourself and hold still.
Yeah.
And make sure you don't make no sudden movements before he fucks something up. No, I don't want that. I want to be able to have fun, you know.
My sis said on fire, not the body count.
Just to address that,
You talking on the body count?
even if it was trash, once you smash, you smash. That goes on your whole facts, okay? When they pull your report, that's gonna be listed. You know what I'm saying? And we all got some smashes we wish we could take back. I mean, let's just be honest. You know?
Yeah.
And we all got those, but you can't disinclude it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you being honest, you got to be real. Like, man, it was trash, but we smashed. So that's what it was. But now,
Giselle, you quiet down there.
I was just thinking,
She trying to be quiet.
I was thinking when you made the comment about the person not being big enough, and it just made me think about a situation once upon a time back in the day.
Mhm.
Did he not make it past far enough to
No,
count as
we-
intercourse?
No, it wasn't even that. That was the first time that I had ever seen an uncircumcised penis. And I looked at him and I was like, what's wrong with it? So
It got
we didn't do none of that. Couldn't do it. It didn't look right.
Oh my God.
It really don't be looking right.
It
It
didn't
looks
look right.
scary.
And I looked him dead in his eyeball, like I was dead serious. I was like, what's wrong with it? It didn't look right. It didn't look right.
I diggity damn.
See, y'all don't understand. We have to be honest because this is the thing. See, men have this thing where they'll be honest about our looks, how much we weigh, and all this kind of stuff, you know. And then they want us to take their teeny tiny little dicks. It's enough. I need you to bring it, just like you want me to bring it.
Well, I think this. You know, it's definitely different strokes for different folks. Some of them like mandingos. Some of them don't like big dicks. Some of them like medium sizes. Some of them like small dicks. You know what I'm saying? I've been in situations where females like, no, too big. We're not doing it. I respect it.
That'd be me.
You know what I'm saying? I respect it. And I've been in some situations where I didn't put my hips in that motherfucker. He still like, kill it some more. I'm like, this motherfucker can't feel shit.
That means they taking it, yeah. They take, yeah.
That
They
don't
real
mean
open.
It didn't get the job done. But you know, I rolled home and had to, you know, stroke my own ego for a little bit. You handle your business, bro. Don't even trip. You know what I'm saying? She got hers, you got yours, you know. Both of y'all got it, so don't even trip. But you know, it make you think sometimes, like, God damn, what's been off in there? If you know what I'm saying? But that's
I would definitely put my pennies on and walk out the room.
Yeah, it's I guess different strokes for different folks, like you said. But like the question said, man, once you smash, you can't erase your body count. Even if the penis was little for y'all and it didn't hit the spot, you still let them get in there. That's just it.
My sis said, uncircumcised is illegal and ungodly.
Amen.
So y'all need to get circumcised. Get your son circumcised.
I didn't even know that was still a thing. I thought that's just something that you automatically done. I didn't know people was out here uncircumcised.
No,
I didn't either.
There's some people out there that's still trunking. You know,
it could be situations with birth, because I didn't get my son circumcised until he was like 6 months, because he was a preemie. He was in a hospital for 2 months and they didn't want to put no more trauma on him.
Yeah, that makes a difference.
Yeah, that's 6 months though. I'm talking about 36 years old, goddamn it.
Yeah, nigga 45 years old and ain't circumcised, nigga. Bye. Bye. So let me ask this though, because you know, tiny dicks need love. They do. And so I know, but I mean, ain't there something out there for them to develop?
Okay.
Even as an adult?
Let me say this. No. Let me say this. There's different size ding dongs and there's different size vaginas. You just need to find the vagina that match your ding dong, point blank in the period.
I just want everybody to be great.
You mean
plug to that side.
That's why I am suggesting the little dick people meet up with the women with a tilted pelvis that ain't that big down there, and yeah, be happy.
Yeah.
So what do the big pussy women do? Who do they need to go after?
The man didn't go.
Something because you know what I used to do. And I done seen some shit. But the women that could take the most ding dong are them skinny girls.
I
Them
heard
skinny
that.
where
That's
the hell
the
they
truth.
put it, I have no idea. But them little skinny bitches can take dick. And I'm like, that shit should be way up here. And they just be like, all right, all right.
And
I'm like,
the man,
golly, you little thing, you.
truth.
Glenn, have you experienced that?
No, I'm
Glenn
telling
is
the truth.
the
And
amen corner.
yeah, thicker women typically can't take it as much as these skinny chicks. You throw them motherfuckers up against the wall. It ain't gonna stop them at all. I don't know what it is, man.
I seen it.
That don't go for all of them. That don't go for all of
The
them.
majority, 80%
But the
of them.
majority of them, they like wear my ass out, and you like, God damn. And then you get these big booty women. You get the all right, never mind. I'm about to get too mad.
Right here, I'm the big booty woman that can't take dick.
Well, I mean, Marcus said facts. Them 150 pounds, 55 pounds and under can take it.
Yeah, it's
Mark,
crazy.
Marcus,
It's a phenomenon, you say, but it's crazy. But it's the truth. You told no tales when you said that. It's the truth.
I seen it. If I didn't
Mako
see it, I
called big
wouldn't believe
booty
it.
girls shindigos instead of
Mhm.
mandigos.
But
Shindigo.
there is this one chick that I seen, and I mean she had the biggest pussy I ever seen in my life. That motherfucker looked like a cow pussy. It stretched from the back to the front,
Like
but
a
she was
catfish
a
meal.
big girl, like a big girl, like big, but she was like shapely, but she was big. She was like 6'4", like or whatever. But she had the biggest pussy I ever seen in my life. That shit was like a cow pussy. I'm
Sis, was
like,
this
boy,
on
you gonna
Pornhub?
Look, Toy
when
finna
I
go
used to
find it
dance.
tonight. Look,
You go look at this
big pussy.
No, when I used to dance,
cow.
it was a certain girl that dancers they just get undressed or whatever stuff, and if they have piercings, they'll be there just cleaning it in the dressing room. It's nothing, but it's nothing when you're a dancer, right?
Okay.
So yeah, she was doing that one day, and she pulled that motherfucker up. She pulled it up and was clean. I said, God. Hell, that's a big pussy. I ain't never seen a pussy that goddamn big. That motherfucker was that. My God, today. I looked like she was crowning.
Oh,
That
damn.
motherfucker was swollen. Like,
That's
whew.
big. No,
Yeah, I just
that's
sat
big.
there.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my.
Hell, I'm hollering.
Oh goodness.
No, Glenn, for real. That
Right.
was her whole saying while we was down there in New Orleans. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I got a little
I'm
white friend.
hollering
Her name is I got a little white friend, and we had did something, and she said that, and she was saying it the whole time down there,
the whole
the white
time.
version. It was
I'm
so funny though.
hollering. I am in tears, yo. I'm crying. Oh my God. But yeah, damn, Dana, that's girl, was that on where was that at? Was that on
Well, I personally don't have the footage because we traveled. I used to be like a Chippendale.
I
Chippendales, you know how
remember.
they travel and do shows around the world. Well, I
Hmm.
used to do that. We were called the Oklahoma Diamonds, and
Hmm.
we would travel all around. So we don't have footage.
And you was light skinned.
Was I? Oh, in New Orleans. Oh,
Damn.
because in New Orleans I danced on Bourbon Street for a week at the Essence Festival at a club on Bourbon Street. And my stage name was Miss Chocolate. That's what I was going by. They called me to the stage. They said my name and the looks that I got when they said Miss Chocolate coming to the stage. When I got done, dude called me over. He was like, "Where you from?" I'm like, "Oklahoma." He said, "Baby, you ain't chocolate." I said, "I'm not." Then what the fuck? I thought I looked like milk chocolate. He said, "No, baby, you're not chocolate. That's chocolate." He pointed to a dude that was the color of a Sharpie. He said, that's chocolate. You're not chocolate. And I
Baby,
said,
call
okay,
her
so
light
should I
skin.
change my page name? I was the first lady from that point on.
I
I
was
had to
like, if
change
they
my name.
thought you was light skinned, then I got to be white.
You white and Michelle was a ghost. Period.
'Cause baby, listen. I was like, oh, so she light skinned. Okay, so I'm gonna be white.
Yeah,
Mm.
but I've been
That's
called
funny though.
chocolate my whole life. I
Yeah,
thought it was.
I thought it was too, or at least the beginner stage of chocolate. But hey, whatever they say, they are dark down there though.
Yeah.
They-
And what
Are
you got
dark.
the Geechee, what's the Geechee people, and certain tribes that
Yeah,
got
it is different tribes.
to New Orleans.
Yeah.
So skin complexion can be really like almost like Kenyans,
Oh,
just
yeah.
really. And I've seen, I've even got friends from down that way that's super dark like that.
Mhm.
But you
Mhm.
still chocolate, Dane. Don't let them tell you otherwise. Fuck
Right, girl, you chocolate, honey.
Yeah, that was just dark chocolate. What they was looking at.
Yeah, they looking at that dark chocolate,
Yeah,
crispy,
Dark meat, that's
crackety,
what
crunch
it's
chocolate.
Even Mari back here like she chocolate. She chocolate.
Period, Ari, period.
Chocolate. You know what I'm saying?
Change my name. I'm
That's
Miss
funny.
Chocolate.
We know chocolate when we see chocolate.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Should've-
Well, all right then. We gonna shut it down. It's a little bit after 9 o'clock, and we don't want to hold nobody up. But we do thank all of you all for tuning in and being a part of the conversations on tonight. We greatly appreciate it. Thank you, Dana. Thank you, Giselle. Thank you, Glenn. Appreciate y'all sitting in with me tonight. Y'all, this is straight to the point. Like I announce every week, we do appreciate your patience. Our straight to the point page should be airing here in a couple of weeks. We have to wait 60 days before we can air directly from our page. So as you guys see, we are airing from my page for right now, but I greatly appreciate you all and your patience with us. If you haven't joined our page, please go straight to the point page and like our page, and feel free to share some of our videos if you like. But again, we thank you all for your support, and we hope to see you all on next week. Giselle, Dana, Glenn, y'all have a great week, okay?
You too, babe.
Too.
Bye, y'all.
Bye bye.
Bye.